Okay.
So maybe he'll be around.
Actually, really familiar with the place. I've been here 30 years.
Of course. Like tomorrow or Tuesday, he'll be around, right?
Yeah. We can go up in there, and that's actually up through this corridor was where the corral was. Right. Up in that section. Right. This room over here is actually where they had the meeting. They had the big desk and the flags.
Oh yeah.
All those, set up. It's full of junk now.
Oh wow. Yes, you guys see the. I noticed. Yeah, the back wall had like this. Over the back wall had like this. Yeah. See. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow. So that's it. Wow.
Mm-hmm. But that was shot right against this back wall back here.
Right.
Where they had the podium and all of that was set up on this back wall.
Wow. Okay. Huh.
They were right in here.
Wow. Okay. See, so I meant, yeah. See, like I noticed on the DVD that these come out, and then I noticed there were two. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, this is it? Where he walks like around this way?
No, he comes from out that door. Remember when he comes out and he sits down, he says, "Is there food?" Is that
and he's facing that way?
Yeah, and Joe Pilato's over around this
yeah,
area.
he's sitting here, and
they're sitting here.
and Rhodes is over there facing
Alexander
this way.
What happened?
Rhodes is facing this way.
Yeah.
And
then
Logan is
over,
facing that.
yeah.
Okay.
I think their table was there around here. That's very cool. Wow. Okay.
Okay, because if Logan was here, then they must have had a camera. There was a camera shot from there shooting this way.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think it was mainly from this side because maybe they didn't want to break the visible line or something, probably. But wow. Okay. Very cool. What was I gonna ask?
It does look very different when it's full with stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look. But like I said, there are some things that you can catch, like the holes in the wall. Those are visible things that you can pick up in the movie.
No, of course.
And that gives you an idea of where you're at too.
Now, when he doesn't come out from that door, right? That door goes nowhere, or the red door?
That door goes nowhere. Well, it's actually, it does enter into a hallway corridor, but it's sealed off now.
Oh, I see. Right.
So nobody goes in and out of it.
Okay. Wow. I'm Wednesday meeting up with John Amplis at his playhouse in the city on which stuff.
Oh yeah.
Are the holes visible now? Are they visible now?
The holes, the holes in those holes you see running through the block.
Yeah.
I believe you can catch some of that in the movie.
Right. Okay,
oh, those holes.
Yes.
Not the ones where the hands come
No,
through.
I can show you. Those are in the...
You want to take a picture of that section over there?
Huh?
Is it okay if we take a picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, those partitions are down front. I can show you those.
Okay, gotcha.
They
So
had,
those holes are just the backdrop of something else, another scene.
I actually still have a shovel, and I have the Day of the Dead bat hat signed by Steele and all of them at home in my treasure chest.
The bat hat?
They made white painter's hats and had a emblem of a bat put on it because everybody was afraid the bats were going to get in their hair. So they made all these white painted hats with bats on them, and they passed them out to everybody. They called them the bat hat.
Right.
So I took mine and had Lori sign it, Steele.
Wow.
So it's,
nice.
I kept it at home.
Right. And you've had it since 1985.
Yes.
1980. They shot it in 81, 82?
They shot it 84, 85.
It was released in 85.
I think it was 84.
Okay.
I think it was that whole transition, 84 to 85.
So you met, did John Harrison come down, the composer? Did he come down on the set at all? Or no, not really?
I'm not positive. I don't remember meeting him, Okay. But,
still keep in touch with George, or?
Huh?
You still keep in touch with George, or
No.
He lives in Canada now, right, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he lives.
Didn't Chris at one point work with him?
Yeah.
It was an experience.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, very cool.
I was lucky enough to get be PA with him, mainly technical, because they had to know where to get the power and everything, and if they had a problem with something, I was the one who had to go take care of it.
Right.
So, actually, that floor, which there used to be into a big, just a dirt floor, which you can see in the movie, the floors were dirt.
Right.
That's where the corral, this whole where the corral was.
Right. Where they built the thing, where they would.
Yeah. Where they had rods and all that. That was all up in here. That's not much now we can't get into. That's That's where they do the mirrors. That's where they polish the mirrors and stuff. But this was the aisle right here, actually, where they had the corral set up. This corridor right here.
Oh my God! Wow. Right. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, this corridor right here was where they had a lot of stuff.
Right. Okay. Now, where do you remember exactly in the section where they built the corral?
Yeah.
Was it against this wall, or is it like a little further down? Okay.
Why the lights ain't coming on? There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, we had. They said this used to go up and wrap right around.
Right.
It used to join that other big door. It used to join that. It would narrow. This was narrow here. But as soon as we got up a little bit, then it opened up.
Right.
And this was all dirt floor then.
Right. No, of course.
Wow.
Oh, is that all the way down there where the corral was, or no? Is it all the way
No,
down?
it was right up. It was right up before it turned into the big area.
Right. Okay. Wow.
And I can find that here if I just watch the walls. I can see where
So
we.
you've been here since '81?
It'll be 30 years in April.
Okay.
29 and a half years.
Jeez.
And how did you get the job on the film as a PA?
Well, they needed somebody
Right,
who knew the mine, the power,
Right.
water,
Okay.
and that's my job.
Right.
My job is to know all of those.
Right.
So that's how I got lucky enough to do that.
This was on the floor.
Oh, okay. That's just a tag off of a car. Okay, the corral was right in here, because that's where it ends up,
Right.
where it opens up into the bigger area.
Right.
And I believe the corral was right in here.
Okay.
There was no, it might have been right on the next one, because that's when they had the sign for the, you can see the big sign for the RV. It was like the Indian RV thing. I don't know, I can't even remember exactly what it said on the sign. It was a...
the Ritz?
The Ritz.
Where they had their own, where Terry Alexander and the other guy had their own little, the RV, right? And then they go in and then, okay, where is
Yeah, where the RV was set up, and that was right in here.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
You know what exactly, like, which, okay, so the RV was...
Well, I can't actually get into exactly where it was, because it's blocked, the walls are...
Oh, they built the
It was just a
wall.
little bit, yeah, I would say right in this next spot, and it was over that way a little bit.
Right, okay.
We could get it, this general area right here is where that was all done.
Right. Good. A lot of people ever request to see this kind of stuff, like come down, or a lot of people like you guys get like requests like for tours and stuff like that?
Actually, we had a whole group. They did the Day of the Dead
Reunion?
Yeah, I think it was right down here in, was it in Maryland, or, I think it was in Maryland. And we had a group, the movie buffs
Fan.
all came up. They came up, there were like maybe 4 or 5 carloads of them.
Right.
Wow.
And they came in and walked around, and
Oh, cool.
I got the
Give them the tour.
job of walking them around, because there was only a few of us that were in it.
Right.
A few of us left here that actually got to work through it.
Right.
And I took them around and showed them the actual panels that we still have from the fake walls that they
Right.
made. And I had a couple pieces laying around too. I handed them out a couple pieces of the wall. They were thrilled to death with that.
Wow.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
A
So.
lot all over, from all over I guess the United States or world, like a lot of people, or were they mostly
No. Actually, Japan.
Oh, really?
Yes, they had. There was 2 groups from Japan, probably seven or 8 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually came over from Japan and went to the gathering. I don't know what they called it. Festival. It was like they had a big festival and everybody.
A lot of them shooting video as well, or?
Yes, yes, they were.
Okay, very cool. You know, like it's like for me, I don't know when was the last time you saw the film? How long do you think? Maybe?
I don't know. I got it. I have it sitting it's sitting right in my stack of DVDs at home.
Right. But you've seen it a good amount, like a couple times, right? I guess
I've seen it a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like whenever I see that film, for me, as a fan of Day of the Dead, a fan of Romero, the music is something I think that really stands out as well. Very nostalgic. You know, I mean, it feels like loneliness, and I think it matches the film so well, especially with George's directing. I think it's just so interesting, and we appreciate you guys letting us come down here, and Dan's allowing us to write for a film that we're doing. So
yeah.
Wow, it's overwhelming, I mean, so being a big fan, we appreciate it. So.
Yeah, it's really the complex itself has changed so much,
right,
since then, and
but being
I've seen a transition for, as it went.
Right. Wow.
But that was an amazing thing to get to participate in that. When they asked for somebody, because actually I had to be here all night long.
A lot of people got sick because of the way the places were. Like Lori said that she got sick for
some of them developed like colds and stuff. Really nothing under here to give you that. But I think just the temperature change, the constant temperature change. From going outside, inside, it's always cool in here. So a lot of them really didn't prepare themselves for what they were in. It's always 54 degrees in here.
Were you there when Rhodes got torn to pieces? Like, when he got ripped by the zombies?
Yeah.
And they had, from what I heard, the commentary was that they had pig intestines in a refrigerator that went bad.
Yes,
and
that was in that complex too.
Okay,
right in there.
What happened to the fridge? What happened to the fridge? Like at the top?
Someone pulled it out?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
And the meat just rotted?
Right.
And then they had to still shoot with the stink?
Yes.
It's so interesting because a lot of stuff happens like on any film, whether it be independent or big budget. Because I think it's like a couple $1 million, $3.5 million. I think that's what I read online. So that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Wow, very nice place.
Yeah, that was, like I said, most of it was done in this, from here up this way.
Right.
Which was nice because they could actually, we just cordoned it off right there. Right. We had all our lights and bells set up out there where, to control traffic so there wasn't any noise.
Right.
But it was nice, and this complex was a great deal different. It was set up perfect for them because they had so many different small rooms that they could put different things in.
Right. And the office has always been there? The office?
No, that was actually the Medusa. That was Medusa's tech center, where they had their laboratories. The original owners of the mine, the ones that mined it.
Oh, okay.
And our office was actually, if you went down, they made that right there. It would be like the last door on your right-hand side before you go out. We had an office complex there.
Cool.
Was anything shot in this office or like in this section?
Oh, that's where a lot of this was done.
Really?
Yeah, that's where a lot of it was done.
Like one specific scene possibly or no?
Oh, like I said, it was, there were rooms, and the rooms weren't there anymore.
Okay, I see.
The rooms have been wiped out. It's just one big, complex now.
Okay.
But that's where most of that was done.
So
In those rooms.
Okay, so like the place like where the zombies were, and they would hold them and stuff, and Dr. Logan was in that area, and then the long hallways. That was in that room. You said that there was a set. So that was that main whole like hallway set, and like where like the offices were, and the doors would open, and they walk in and out, and Dr. Logan would.
That was back in this
Oh, really?
complex. Yeah, that was back because like there were long hallways, and there was multiple rooms of them. Most of them were small. Most of them were small rooms because they were just testing rooms and stuff.
Are there any in there that are?
They wiped out all the rooms. Just one big open. Like I said, we went back in there. We went back in.
Right. Okay.
That's all open now. It used to be just individual small offices. And it's over there is block walls. Right. And that's where they did the cafeteria and all of that.
Okay, right.
I can show you the one where they had
The hands?
actually they used to put their cutouts with killed with bone and you can show your hands.
Right. I think you should have that.
That one down there, like, not as the one that's over on the other side of the magician, it's the Garden Electric box.
Oh, I see.
I know it has some.
Right.
There was a section of that got all broken up and I had to repair. I had a whole bunch of broken pieces laying there, and I passed them out to all the movie buffs, and they were just thrilled. It was like they had a piece of the movie in their hand. But the art people were so fantastic. They can reproduce anything.
Yeah.
I was literally amazed at that. How they took and made cement block walls so like two people pick them up and carry them.
Right.
And, you know, those walls. I mean, they look like they're made out of cement block, but you could just. And I found use for them everywhere.
Right.
I see a hole in one of this looks like it. Look.
Right.
Look.
They had. Yeah. We've punched holes in them.
Oh.
We punched holes in them where they're wearing.
That was like a reenactment. Oh man, these look like real cinder block walls.
Yeah, this one had it. These were all the punch outs
Oh, nice.
where they had the people and they would just run their hands through.
Right. Okay.
That's what all the. I had to put patches in them so they held up. But
Awesome. The hands would come out through cap.
smell back up.
What is that for?
Wow. What happens is, see how heavy the air is outside?
Yeah.
All that humidity, what's sucking it's sucking right into the mine right now. We have vents out there for the sewer system.
Right.
What is pulling all that air is there.
This is, you can see the patches.
Back in.
See?
And you can see patches.
Yeah.
You can see patches that I put in them to
Nice.
fill in the holes.
Look, there's another one.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Very cool.
One thing I did notice in the scene, I was looking at it frame by frame, and I froze and I showed it to him, that the hands came out, and it was like one hand per block.
Yeah.
Literally one hand per block.
Mhm.
And not one came out through the seam. They all came out like through either the middle,
Right in the
like
center.
somewhere, yeah, in the center of the block.
Of course. Yeah. Very nice.
Which is actually the weakest point of the cement block.
Right, right.
Dead center.
Right. Yeah, it seems like every single section out that they shot the film. Yeah. I mean, then of course, they have the stuff that they shot. Well, yeah, they did little reverse shots in one of the sections here, like with the fuse box and everything. And I think we saw something similar that might have looked like that. Because I think for the reverse shots, they never showed, them when the zombies were coming down through the elevator. I think that was shot somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
The elevator thing.
I
That's
could.
not here.
I might be able to get permission to show you the elevator.
Right.
Wow.
So then you mean the thing that comes down, oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that was here. Okay.
What scene was that?
Remember when the zombies come down from the shaft that the thing
Oh.
comes down?
Oh, when they actually find a way in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was-
Yeah, Miguel.
Silo
Uh-huh.
had the elevator going on.
So that wasn't the little one they just showed us.
No, yeah.
Okay, that was just another one.
we went to section where it was like in like a little office, right? And then there was in the back, and they showed us like the silo thing where they
See, that's in that complex.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, the office, and you went right through a door. The silo was on the other side.
Now, and is that elevator near there too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So all right. I think we're not allowed to. He said we weren't supposed to shoot there, but maybe it's the second that maybe we can shoot the elevator. So just turn the camera off.
I don't know if they permit you to video in there or not.
Shutting it?
Yeah.
Stand right beside them while they're shooting a movie, and it was pretty fantastic.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's a legend, of course.
Yeah, it was.
Are you familiar with his films prior to that, like Night of the Living Dead?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, this area that was also shot in this area too, so it was naturally.
What, Night of the Living Dead?
Yeah, right.
The original one. The original.
Oh,
yeah, Night of the Living Dead.
Where's the cemetery? Do you know the name of the cemetery?
I can't remember the name of it, but it was right out in Zillionople, which is
really.
Yeah, it's only,
And the
15.
house where they boarded up, is it nearby too?
Yeah, it's out in Zilly. Yep.
Okay. Wow.
It's right out.
Did they use the same basement, like the basement where the little girl is like stabbing with the spatula?
I don't know exactly where the location of that house is,
Okay.
but the graveyard and everything is out there.
Right.
Wow.
And
what year was
they
that?
They did a lot of filming out
1967, 1968, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you were in here, like, okay, I'm just, just from my own knowledge, when you were in here, like, was there a certain, like when you hung out with George, and, was he, like, in a section, because, like, with big budget films, you have, like, a section with, like, a monitor and stuff, like, would you guys sit off to the side and like, I know he'd surely block it and talk with the actors before.
I don't remember. They had a cut room and everything set up, and I can't remember exactly where that was set up at. But I don't know. George, naturally, he would be somewhere, and then he'd just come in when they had everything set up and ready to shoot. And, they'd say, yeah, okay, come on with me, hit the lights and the bells, and so.
And you met Michael Gornick, so the cinematographer.
Yeah, I didn't really get to know any of them. I know I met them all, because I had to make sure the cameras had the power for the lighting, and if we didn't have something there, then I'd bring a portable power for them, and
like a generator and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it silent generator?
What we would do was place it behind something and muffle it as much as we could, and they were pretty good at drowning out some of the background noise that was going on, because the sound in this place just carries. I'm sure it echoes in here, especially when you hear the guns going off. Oh my God! I went in the back. I had to take them all before they ever started shooting or anything. They came in and did sound, where they took all the automatic weapons. They would just take them back and fire them and record it all, and then they would dub it in. They would just dub it into wherever they needed it, But I went back there with them, and I'll tell you what, you never heard anything so loud.
Oh my God, I'm sure.
With all those guns going off, just constantly, and it echoed through your.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We shot a short film that went to a gallery, and it was in a basement of a big house in Connecticut, and it was empty, concrete walls, but it was like very spacey and very empty. And I got to shoot the 45, the Colt, with blanks multiple times. We had 3 guns, and all 3 guns jammed. But when they shot, it was like the echo sounded a little bit like this, like very pow pow loud.
Yeah. It would just reverberate through here.
Mm-hmm. Was there any interesting things like behind the scenes like that went on? Like, I know, of course, I'm sure with technical issues as there are any film. Were there any like big issues or anything? Were there, like what are some like interesting anything you remember back then from like around that?
The biggest problem in here was power.
Right.
Because they needed so much power, and naturally the lighting.
Lighting, yeah.
That was probably the biggest thing we had to take care of was power. because they needed so much of it.
Okay.
And the place really wasn't, all it was set up for was to put lights. They had incandescent lighting hanging everywhere.
Of course.
And not a great deal of power, you know.
Right.
There was only certain places we had to get that.
Now the lights, since they're fluorescent, do they have to do like a different speed on, like they had to get, I'm sure they bought their own lights and stuff, and basically, yeah, because
they
with
changed.
film cameras, yeah, it was very hard to kind of shoot it.
Right, yeah, they set up, they put all their own lighting and stuff in.
Right.
It was a pretty amazing thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many times have you given tours? Like,
Oh yeah, it's probably about the third time.
Okay, right.
I've got to walk around and show people, you know, what it was.
Right, very cool.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Yeah, just lucky to have been part of that.
Oh, of course.
And I can't, and it's hard to believe how big it became.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't a real highly budgeted movie,
Of course.
you know, and but it took off. I was amazed at the amount. How many people they told me were at that reunion thing in Maryland.
Right.
It was phenomenal. It was like 20,000 people. And I said, wow, that's
All classic.
and from overseas. Yeah, they loved it over there. I mean, they actually came over. They flew over here to go to that.
I think that's one of our favorites.
What?
One of our favorite films is,
Yeah.
if not the favorite.
It's like it's probably my favorite horror film, alongside like Halloween and the classics.
Yeah.
But something, yes, everything seemed to come along with that film, and I think that's why it's like a cool classic, because everything meshes. And nowadays, with filmmakers, independent filmmakers, you don't see that a lot because they don't. I think you really have to find deep within yourself, like what exactly made you feel that when you saw those films, what made it work. And so as a filmmaker, you need to kind of bring that out yourself, and,
Right.
understand that.
Well, that was the amazing thing of it, how they went about putting that together.
Right.
And they shoot it in small sequences in so many different places, and they blend all of that in. And like I said, I didn't recognize the place. I didn't recognize the complex at all in the film because they changed everything around.
Of course.
But I mean, there are some things that I say, okay, I know where that's at, or I know where that's at. But it was amazing how they put that together. You know, you actually do the sound in another place, and then just dub it into where you need it. You know, you would think it all went on right there, but it doesn't. It's like I was pretty amazed at that.
Very cool. I would appreciate it. Very cool. Yeah, so we have to make our payment to Dan right now. Yeah, very nice. I mean, like you're letting us, maybe shoot cool stuff Wednesday, something. Cool place, right?
What? Huh. I'm still creeped out at the section that he took us back there, and he stopped like with his dirt, and he stopped. What's his name? Dan. And he shut the lights off.
Oh yeah, because it was.
He's like, you don't want to get.
Absolute.
You don't want to come out here
Well,
with.
you can go out. It's absolute darkness.
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolute.
And to get out of there.
You don't really know what absolute darkness is
Right.
till you would be back there,
Yeah.
and you literally can't see a hand in front of your face.
And you're so deep in there that you don't know.
I've done that before, and I've actually smacked my face right into pillars.
Oh my God, really?
Thinking I knew exactly where I was, and I'd take a step and just, it's like, man, it was wrong step. But it is absolute darkness.
And he was like, go up against a pillar and then touch. And then feel your way around. So you wind up going around in a circle.
You go right back where you started.
Yeah. And you can't go straight because you run into another one.
Right. There's been times I've done that. Followed, we've had power outages back there, and I don't even have a light to me. And felt my way along one and say, okay, now where I want to be is directly across there. But when you're walking like this.
Yeah.
Because if you just walk, you're gonna smack face first into it.
Is there a way, like, if you're stuck in there, like, that you can, is there like a there's no walls in the area? Like, there's no walls on the
Back in the back?
Yeah, nothing, right? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
just
thinking like
pillars.
Right.
Pillars and pillars and
Oh my
pillars.
God.
Like a big honeycomb.
Right.
Yeah.
How long does that go down for? Like, does it stop somewhere? I guess all the way down, or?
Oh, the complex itself is probably close to half a mile wide,
Right,
and
wow.
about 3/4 of a mile long.
Okay.
We're 65 acres underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
65 acres. I can't even imagine that much terrain above ground.
We appreciate it, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, I'm shutting off now?
Yeah. Where's the... What the fuck?
What?
Am I going the wrong way?
I don't know. I think so. Building C. Where are we going first?
Preferred office.
Huh?
That guy was really cool. A lot of them were really nice. Yeah, I don't want to get lost, bro.
Skip.
But that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna be very tough to shoot in a lot of these areas. But that's why I think we're gonna shoot mainly in the warehouse. I was thinking like one of the characters wakes up on one of those fucking bed things,
Those shelving.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That'll be cool because right? it'll. That's perfect. You know what? It won't imply that that the thing is a human being. It'll
right.
imply that it's just an object.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. like a stored fucking like a box.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you might want to have like 3 or 4 bodies, one on top of each other, just laying there. What do you think? Instead of just one body. You don't know where we are?
Yeah.
Are we making a U-turn?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh.
Which way is the preferred warehouse?
The preferred warehouse?
Yeah.
He's coming, turn your lights on.
Ask him where the preferred warehouse is.
The preferred warehouse?
What kind?
I know there's a lot of echo, right?
Yeah, now?
Oh no, the preferred warehouse?
Yeah.
What we'll do is go straight down to the
And
stop
make a
sign
right.
here,
Yeah.
make a right,
Yeah.
go down, you'll see,
So cars on the left and right.
yeah, there's cars on the left and right. Right after them cars, you'll see a cement opening to the
Yes.
left.
Okay. Right.
To the left.
All right,
Perfect. Thank you.
Like, God damn, he put fucking 5 minutes.
No, I'm sure they was probably excited to tell you because they know. I think by now everybody knows what we're here doing.
Right. So that guy Dan was holding back and saying certain things because like what was that? What was that? Did not destroy till 2016. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, that one particular box.
Turn that off, yeah.
Oh, what?
This thing.
This is perfect. Perfecto. What?
I smell the water. It smells like sulfur. It's disgusting.
Sulfur?
I smell my hand, bro. It's used to. I swear, it's from the water.
Yeah. They're coming from the pipes?
Yeah. Oof. I wouldn't drink anything in there.
No, don't drink it. But it's not going to kill you, though.
What can I? Should I wipe?
Your hands are turning red, bro. Oh, shit. Yo, no. Literally, they're turning... Look, they're burning. They're on fire. Wait. This is perfect.
That's disgusting.
Look.
Fuck, dude. We gotta stay as close out of this place as we can. It's in this room. No.
Oh, I'm not going in there. If anything,
we
we'll
need to
go
get
over
we need to
there.
get our chairs and stuff, though.
Huh?
Let's get our chairs and.
It smells lovely.
There's a cool, right? Isn't there like a section that like